capture this lander.
Capture, destroy, either way, get it out of here.
Asher, they blew it up.
Incinerating it before it could fall into your hands? The Cabal must be terrified of you. I don't see why.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, Gaul has a Sun Destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher. Zavala has forgotten he might die, his final death. Head toward the heart of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mine, part of an interplanetary defense network, to scan the Almighty.
I think we're close, but so are the Taken. Vex, too.
Heed them no heed, Assistant. You and I can deal with them later.
Ikora, we found another drill. This one's big. Really big.
Good. That drill pierced an entrance to the war mine vault. The scanner's inside.
Gotcha. Let's find the drill controls and get it out of the way. Still in our way.
What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base.
I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mine vault.
Stranger things happen every day.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled.
He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
Listen, it sounds like someone's whispering in there. Over and over. Yeah. Ascendant realm readings in spades here. Down the line, this could be another one of those weird portals. The Taken are so strange. Nice work. Let's find that override. I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the Warmind vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvu Zayla's plan to attack the Almighty.
Oh man, I feel funny.
Whoa, the drill's on.
What? Lift it up before it collapses the Warmind vault.
Finally. Let's get down to the vault.
Asher, Ikora. We're on our way to the vault.
Oops.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zettajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher. Find the war mine, reconnect it to the network, and we'll handle the rest.
This looks familiar. Activating frame.
Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Complete the one mission in
We
Decimal.
can see the connection coming online.
Hang on, we've got taken. Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
Hang on, we've got taken. scan going?
Poorly. The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
What?
If Zavala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun with it. It's time I rejoined my fire team.
Oh. What's Gary gonna do now?
Tell me again, Speaker, what makes your guardians worthy of the light? What is the price of such power and immortality?
Devotion. Self-sacrifice. Death.
Death. Explain.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
Devotion. Sacrifice.
Oh, what a savage.
I was born an outcast. A runt. As is custom with the Cabal, I was cast aside and left for dead. I was taken in by an old scholar himself, disgraced, who saw in me something redeemable. He raised me, taught me, trained me, and in return, I would become a vehicle for his revenge. Against an empire that failed him, that failed itself.
Raid boss.
Rejection,
Bet you three boss.
ridicule, torment. It made me stronger. I gave everything to win not just acceptance, but glory. Beneath my mask, Speaker, is the face of devotion and sacrifice. I will not take the light by force. To do so would be to admit failure. And I never fail. Now, do you see why I will be chosen?
I see now. I see all that you have done.
Our operation on the Jovian Room was a success. Once the cage is complete, we will have everything we need to begin the process of extracting the light. Dominus, everything we've worked for is here, for the taking. All that remains is your word.
No. This is not the way, old friend.
But it is the way. The only way.
Not for me.
Speaker's a savage. Return to Traveler Shard and the EDC to activate. Oh, cool. It's time to return to the farm and look at things. Excuse me. Betsy. Wait up.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
What needs to be done? The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
Guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
Oh man, Cade just like Deadpool, my dude. Oh, it's a good cutscene. All the cutscenes in this movie, or in this game is good. Someone scored in soccer.
Anything to report, Guardian? The Titan beyond the walls.
Hi. Checking now. Good luck. Hi there.
You have no messages.
All done, all done.
Eververse is at your service.
Oh, free gift. Thank you. There are shaders and our mods. Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you for shopping at Eververse. A little polish, a little redecorating, and this might be home. consider my knowledge at your disposal. Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. Blind. And feeling good is better than not. New settlements, new expansion opportunities for Eververse. Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a Guardian's
You make
journey.
history, Guardian, or you become its victim.
New location, new inventory, still the same.
Good, it's you. Let's begin the work. Our history rests with you now. Plans just anyone won't choose to join.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you? War on the Red Legion?
We need more Guardians like you. Red Legion's coming.
How's your light, Warlock?
Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty. Bye.
Go on. Have something for me? You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too.
Remember what we fight for.
Excuse me.
As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies. Be brave.
Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Carry the light with you.
Remember what we fight for.
Do you have knowledge to share?
One of my best
Sloan
ideas
was
in
the
years,
right
and the
choice.
Vex screwed up.
We did all that we could.
It's the other hero of the tower attack.
My mind is in 1,000 places.
One of my best
I can
ideas in
speak to
years,
you
and the
as well.
Vex screwed up.
Given time, darkness will encroach again. We have to be ready.
Let's get to work.
Do you have knowledge to share?
She's done real good
It's
with this
the
place.
other hero of the tower attack.
This forest again. Well, I can't say our last visit wasn't memorable. Let's see what we can find. Gotta love the ambiance. Hey, do you see that? Over there. The light.
The Traveler came out of the void that surrounds all things. Thus we know that the void is full of power. Thus we enter the void without fear. Small minds will call your abilities blasphemous. They will compare you to the abominable wizards of the Hive.
Heads up, follow. I think these light projections might be lessons.
What is the void? When you walk it, what is there to experience, as there is nothing to be seen in it? The vacuum between the stars, the smell of rot, the taste of metal, the deafening roar that can only be heard when it is truly silent. The shamans of the old world were said to have covered their eyes so they could see the dead. I believe these men and women were the first to discover the power of void. And in the Traveler's light, we have succeeded in refining their methods, in charting the courses.
Another shard of the Traveler. We're not alone. This shard called us here. I'm sure of it. The shard gave us a gift. Let's use it.
Okay, let me finish this mission. 2 minutes.
Picking up fallen radio chatter. They're calling reinforcements. aced it.
Yeah. Lit, my dude.
I'm sure the Traveler called us to the forest deliberately. It's amazing that even a corrupted shard can still do so much good.
Yep, coming up right now.